Today we shall start a new chapter, that is sexual reproduction in flowering plants. We know that reproduction means a process by which the living to increase its progeny, means in the reproductions by which the livings increases their progeny. So this and sexual reproductions means such type of reproduction in which two opposite sex takes place, means in which two opposite sex takes place. Two opposite sex takes part. Two opposite sex takes part. One is male and next one is female. Now, in the flowering plants, that is in angiospermic plant, how the sexual reproduction takes place we have to study. And in the flowering plant, the male and in plants, the male and female units are found in the flowers. Means both the male and female units are found in the flowers. So flower is the reproductive unit of the plant. So we can say that flower is the reproductive unit of the plant because it contains both male and female units which are essentials for the sexual reproduction. Now we also say that flower is the morphological and embryological marvels. That is, according to your NCERT definitions, that morphological means it is highly attractive. It looks so beauty that we can say it is a flower is one of the best gift of the nature for the humans. We can use this in both our enjoyment and as well as in the sad events. And it is also so beautiful that we gift it to one another. And embryological means in which the flower is the embryo of future, means in the future the seed will forms from this. So it can say that it is a wonderful things. So marvels we can means that is wonder. So it is a wonderful things. It have highly attracting capacity, and this attracting capacity not also attracts the man but also attracts the animals, and the attraction of animals helps in its pollination. And second, we can say that flower is the site of sexual reproduction. Due to presence of the gametes, the male gamete and female gamete, it is the site of sexual reproduction. And one thing that flower is a modified shoot. Means when it is a stem or shoot, this is apical portion, apical buds, this is the nodes, this is nodes. When we compressed it, it will form such like a structures, means that is like a flower structure. So we can say that it is a modified shoot, means on the nodes the leaves are found, and in the same way in the flowers the sepals and petals are present, which is called the modified leaves. So in that way we can say, and already you have studied in your class 11 that flower is a modified shoot. So it is a modified shoot. Now the structure: A, complete flower has the following parts. Well, it is a flower. This is the lowest part, and it is called thalamus, on which this is sepals. Next one, that is called petals. On which these are called stamens. And in the middle it is a complete flowers. This contains this four part, that is sepals, petals, stamens and pistil. This is the male unit and this is the female unit. So we can say that the first part is sepals, and the arrangement of sepals is called calyx, and it is the outermost part and green in color. Next one is petals, and the group of petals is called corolla. It is next to the sepals, and it is the attractive part. It is of different colors, but except green colors. Next one is stamens. Group of stamens is called androecium, and it is the male reproductive unit. And next one is pistil. It is also called gynoecium. It is the female reproductive unit. So in this way these four parts are present, and that is called complete. And because I use complete because all these parts if present, then the flower is called complete, because and the flowers in which the both sex are present, that is both stamens and pistils are present, that will called bisexual. And there are also unisexual flowers when the flowers contain only one reproductive unit, so that is not the complete flowers. That's the calyx and corolla are called accessory, where they help in the organs, and the androecium and gynoecium, that both male unit and female units, are called essential organs. And these all floral members are arranged in a hall. And now we shall especially mention on both male and female reproductive organs, means both stamen and pistil. First you see the structure of a stamen. This is the stamen. It is called filament, and it is called anther. So we can say that filament is a long and cylinder stalk, and anther, it is found on the tip of the filament, and anther, it is a bilobed structures. It is a bilobed structure and found at the point of filament. So it is bilobed and found at the point of stamen, or found at the point of filament. On the basis of the attachment of the attachment of filament with anther, the stamen is of above types. One is basifix, means where the filament is attached to the base of the anthers, and if it is the filament is found up to end of the anthers, that is completely, that is known as adnate. And if the filament is attached dorsally, like that, that is dorsifix. And if the anther is in hanging positions, and the attachment is like that, means it can easily hang in the air, and such a type of attachment is found in the wind pollinated plant like midge, and this type of attachment is called versatile, and it is that the filament is divided into two parts having anthers, so that is known as divergent. So such type of anthers according to their attachments are found. Now we see that in each case the anther is bilobed, having two lobed, means in angiosperm The anther is bilobed. Here you see that is one lobe, second lobe. In anther is bilobed, and each lobe having two theca, means each lobe having two sac-like structure, that is known as two theca. So it is called ditheseous. Why it is called ditheseous? Because each lobe contains two theca, two round-like structures, that is known as theca. In the TS of anther, we get four-sided 1, 2, 3, 4. That is tetragonal. Means such a structure it consists of microsporangia. These are the microsporangia that is found. It consists of microsporangia located at the corners. They are found at the corners, and two microsporangia in each lobe we get, and two microsporangia in each lobe. Thus a structure. And now in the next video we shall see how this microsporangia, what is the structure of that microsporangia, because micro means small or million, sporangia means unit. The sporangia means sac, the sac containing microspores, means the sac containing male gamete which is pollen grains. Means how the pollen grains forms in that we shall discuss in the next video.